Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Phie. We are here quite early because if you don't get here early, you're going to have to line up. It's a very famous pho spot here, and pho is one of the most popular choices for breakfast here in Vietnam. Let's get some food. You know, it's quite refreshing. I'm not someone who wakes up early, not someone who generally eats breakfast. But of course, when you're in Hanoi, you need to do as the locals do. And eating pho for breakfast, especially in the early morning, it's very popular. Like I mentioned, this place is very crowded if you come later. So it's important that we get here around this time. It's about 6 in the morning right now. Con nghĩ sao? Người Mỹ, đúng rồi. Đôi vài phút, phở này rất là ngon tại vì theo hương vị của miền Bắc. Các bạn ơi, Phúc my day, and I'm currently in Hanoi. Welcome to 24 hours in Hanoi. If you visit Hanoi, make sure to come to Thang Long Thu Chun or Thang Long's Four Temples. This is a popular spot among Hanoians. They not only come here to pray for luck, health, and happiness, but also to pay respect to Buddha. Here we find ourselves at Voi Phuc Temple. And Voi Phuc in English talks about the kneeling elephants, as we can see here at the gates of this temple.
Today I will become your tour guide, and maybe you have been in Hanoi before, like maybe you just see some touristic style of Hanoi. But today it's not enough with our companies, so we go to discovery more. One more district is residential place, where the local people living in Hanoi. You can see the real life local people here, or maybe see something you have never seen in your life. So are you guys ready for the tour? Yes. Okay, let's go.
Getting ready for the tour, everyone. Got us sitting on the bikes. But it seems like we're not going to be driving it.
Sẵn sàng chưa?
Sẵn sàng rồi. We are on the back of the bike tour, everyone. Oh, this is gonna be great. And to be honest with you, I've never been in these alleys before. I'm excited to see where they're going to take us. When you're driving a motorbike, you can fit into the random alleys through here. You can see things that you would never see in a car. Chào cô. Có khỏe không? Rất là khỏe luôn. Wow, what a bustling market. Another thing is being here this early. Oh, man.
In Vietnamese cuisine, we want to try to keep the ingredient as fresh as we can. So, like with the wife, they will go to the local market like this twice per day. The first one in the morning, like for the food for the lunch, another in the afternoon for dinner. So you can see in Vietnam, everything really fresh. Even the fish, the shrimp, everything's still alive.
Chào cô. Ơi, xinh đẹp cô ơi. Trời ơi. Biết nói tiếng Việt cô. Cho con.
Năm ở Việt Nam rồi mà giỏi.
Gần tầm năm. Nhiều người gọi con là béo như lợn á.
Béo như lợn.
Here we are with lợn right here. Ôi trời ơi. Wow, cảm ơn cô nhiều.
Béo năm là giỏi đấy.
Cảm ơn nhiều. Cô đang ăn gì vậy?
Dạ,
Mì Ý. Trời ơi, người Việt đang ăn món của nước Ý. Có ngon không?
tuyệt vời.
Yeah, this one is like the paper money. Nowadays in Vietnam, we still use the lunar calendar for offering. So for the first day and the 15th day in the lunar month, we will burn something like this. We worship for the ancestor. So in Vietnam, when like someone in the family pass away, we don't think they're dead. We think they live another life. Even the health, even the heaven, they still need some money for living. Right here, like a part of railway street, where like a residential, where you can see the local people live next to the train. Here, like the way from Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh City. If we're lucky today, we can see the train right here. So let's come on this side.
How are you? Good. How are you? Good.
And right now, 3 seconds to prepare your phone.
Incredible experience. If you make your way to Hanoi, make sure you stop by the train street. Get as close as you can, but don't touch it. You might lose your hands. Wow. One of the most exhilarating experiences here in Hanoi.
Well, they were lucky too, to be
Yes. So the Congress building over here, and of course the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum on my left. This is a very famous place in Hanoi when you make it to Hanoi, you will most definitely visit this area.
And like you can see, because it's quite old, so now they just only use for the motorbike.
I feel like this tour gave me an entirely different perspective of this city. Of course, I've been here about 4 times before, traveled around myself, but I've never actually traveled around with locals that knew the history of where we were going. So to go around with a tour guide that understood the history, could explain things a lot better, it gave a deeper sense of meaning to being in the capital of Vietnam. What's going on, everyone? I'm standing here at Ổ Hoàn Trung in the old quarter of Hanoi. So if you find yourself in Hanoi, make sure you check out this area because it's packed with history, culture, and of course, great options for food. Chào mọi người. Ở đây có bán gì vậy?
Có mì.
Có mì á? Mì Hoàn Thán đúng không?
Okay.
Nhìn ngon. Có nguyên liệu nào? Có tôm này à? Xà siêu này à? Ý nữa?
Sồi cảo. Cá
Oh.
cảo.
Oh. Oh, ở bên kia. Ok, cảm ơn. Mọi người có khỏe không? Yeah, rất vui được gặp mọi người. Cho Phúc biết, có ngon không?
Ngon.
Ngon hả? Ok, họ nói là ngon. Chắc chắn sẽ ăn 1 tô.
2 tô.
2 tô luôn hả? Ôi giời ơi, béo quá. Làm sao mà ăn 2 tô được? Béo ăn 2 tô nhưng mà muốn trải nghiệm nhiều cô ơi.
Thì ăn 1 bát.
Trời ơi. Ok, ngồi ở bên kia đúng không?
Đây, ngồi đây bằng chứ.
Ok, cảm ơn nhiều. Oh, nhìn ngon thế. One thing I really like about this is these noodles. It's a very unique noodle here. They're so good. And like they said, we have the dumplings in here. Oh yeah, this just looks great.
Ăn có ngon không? Một bát cẩu 45.000.
Dạ, ngon quá. Ngon quá. Đây là một trong những món yêu thích của con. Rất thích mì Hoàn Thán. Ngon mà.
Ăn bát nữa.
Là sao?
Ăn thêm bát nữa không? Ngon có ăn thêm không?
Oh dạ không à. Ngon, I like it. My biggest recommendation, if you're coming to Vietnam, I'm sure there are a lot of dishes you haven't tried. I've been here 8 years. There's still dishes that I haven't tried. But you should step outside of your comfort zone and make sure you try those dishes. You won't regret it. khá là hấp dẫn. Em cô ơi, quán này ở đây Đức bảo lầu rồi. Quán này ở đây Đức bảo lầu rồi.
Quán này được hơn 20 năm rồi.
Hơn 20 năm, trời ơi.
Từ năm 2000.
Wow, có 2 thế hệ đúng không? Một gia đình luôn. Wow. Còn khá là ấn tượng.
Có lấy được trồng cây không?
Là sao cô?
Có lấy được trồng cây không?
Trồng tây. Là sao trồng tây? À, cần trồng tây.
Có lấy được trồng cây không?
Đừng lo chị. Em còn như bạn bè trồng tây ở miền Nam. Đọc tên đành tím vợ đẹp. Phở xào hả? Thịt bò á? How you know me? Làm... Oh, what's up man? Trời ơi, làm sao mà mọi người biết được? Nhìn nhóm người Việt mà. Oh, cảm ơn nha. À, đây là phở rán.
Còn đâu phở rán chuẩn bị ra.
Đây là phở mơm hả? Alright everyone, in front of me, I have phở rán, phở mơm, and lẩu xào. We have quite the selection in front of me and I really don't know where to start, but I'm excited nonetheless. Let's dig in. The lẩu, the intestines, they have a nice texture. It's really nice to chew. Of course, many foreigners know about pho. It's a well-known dish in Vietnam. But a lot of foreigners don't know about pho rán, fried pho. So if you find yourself in Hanoi, make sure you search out this dish. Here we are over at Chợ Đồng Xuân, also known as the Đồng Xuân Night Market. If you find yourself in Hanoi and you want something to do at night, this is the perfect place to come to buy souvenirs or many other random things. Don't forget to bargain though. Chào anh. Oh wow. Oh, okay. Good? Spit wrap. So in English, oh my is a dried apricot. It's really good. I feel like my wife bought these for me before, but I want to eat them again. These are really good. Yeah, mộ lạng. Đây là mộ lạng đúng không?
2 lạng anh ạ. 2 lạng.
Oh, 2 lạng luôn hả? What's up bro? Em qua khỏe không?
Em khỏe lắm. Em rất là thích anh ấy, em rất thích anh.
Cảm ơn, cảm ơn.
Mấy cái
Mặc
lúc
dù
trong lúc vẫn đang dịch á.
người Hà Nội là One of the most common questions I get about Vietnam is, hey, Phuc, where do I go at night? Well, if you are in Hanoi and you need a place to go at night, you need to come to Tha Hien Street. I think the place speaks for itself. This is the spot to be, especially on the weekends. Đi chơi thôi. Chào anh. Rất vui được gặp con. Nice to meet you. Ok, chụp thôi, chụp thôi. Con tên gì vậy?
Con tên là anh Tôm.
Tôm. Mọi người có khỏe không? Ở đây có Phúc Mắc và Phúc Nhỏ, 100 luôn. Ôi trời ơi.
Anh Phúc ơi, cái nón của anh đâu?
Dạ, đây là nón của gia đình Phúc. Gia đình của Phúc là người Việt mà.
Hôm nay anh Phúc quên mang nón anh Phúc.
Chào anh.
Làm video à?
Uống Sài Gòn beer. Một chai thôi. In Vietnam, you have a few choices for beer. Tiger, Ba Ba Ba, or 333. Saigon Special, Hanoi beer, and La Rue. Of course, there are other imports, but these are the main beers that you will see Vietnamese drinking at the One Nhậu like this.
Chúc khỏe nhá.
Cảm ơn nha. Rất là sảng khoái or very refreshing. Even though I've lived in Vietnam for 8 years, most of that time was spent in the South. So when I come to Hanoi, it's like a new experience, but a new country or experience where I can speak the language. So in 24 hours, there are a lot of undiscovered things here in Hanoi that I can take part in. Well, a lot of people say music is the universal language. So if you want to find out about a culture, you listen to their music. And I feel like that's a great way to dive into the culture, listening to some traditional music performed live like this. Personally, I've listened to quite a few styles of traditional music here in Vietnam, and that was as beautiful as all of them. It was great.